Hi everyone, welcome to AURICULATES Weekly News. So before discussing today's clinical vignette, the answer for the last week's clinical scenario is... Yes, most of you were correct. It is systemic juvenile idiopathic arthritis. So a young child with a pain in the joints and daily fever spike that reduces spontaneously with elevated ESR and WBC count and a salmon pink rash on the trunks is likely suggestive of juvenile idiopathic arthritis. And coming to this week's clinical scenario, a 32-year-old woman with an obstetric score of G2P1 presented to the hospital at 37 weeks of gestation with complaints of sudden onset of severe pain abdomen and vaginal bleeding. She has tachycardia and she also has a past history of classical cesarean section 3 years ago. So what is the probable diagnosis? We'll discuss it at the end of the video while we go with the news. Ending all the suspense, the next exam will be applicable from 2024. Health Ministry releases a gazette imposing an amendment on NMC Act 2019. According to this, the government has extended the time limit for conducting next exam till September 2024. The national exit test will not only replace NEET PG but also foreign medical graduation exam. A day after MCC withdrew the provisional result for Round 1 NEET PG Counselling 2022, the Director General of Health Services statement on Twitter said, due to web or software portal upgradation, some seats were not visible to few candidates during choice filling. On request of these candidates, the counselling has been halted briefly for a day. However, it's not going to affect the counselling schedule. West Bengal Round 1 of NEET PG 2022 counselling. The declaration of result will be on 11th of October after 6 p.m. and the reporting will be from 12th of October to 15th of October. The Himachal Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh revised schedule has been released. There is 17% increase in the number of PG seats this academic year in Maharashtra. The provisional allotment list for first round of NEET PG Counselling 2022 in Maharashtra has been released. Later, a notice was given excluding many seats from the first round of counselling, which disappointed many NEET PG aspirants. While everybody else were in the festive mood of celebrating Dasara, thousands of PG aspirants were disappointed with the decision of closing Karnataka counselling offices on the account of state Dasara holidays, as the counselling is already delayed this year. Tentative counselling schedule for PG and diploma courses in Tamil Nadu self-financing institutions under NRA category 22 to 23 session has been released. Madhya Pradesh State Combined NEET PG Counselling revised schedule has been given. AIIMS invites online application for fellowship program January 2023. 60 seats up for grabs. You can check out the details at the website. The last date for registration is on 10th of October. A notification was given for admission into PG and diploma courses under management quota in private non-minority and minority colleges in the state of Telangana. The students can register online and upload the scanned certificates on the website till 12th of October. 8 new medical colleges in Telangana to commence admissions from this academic year. 2,200 seats are available, which is a major boost to UG aspirants. NTR UHS releases college-wise allotment list for PG medical courses. And also, as per Dr. NTR UHS, each non-service candidate admitted into PG course from the academic year 2022 to 2023 in various government and private medical colleges shall execute a bond to serve the government of AP compulsorily in AP VVP or DME or AP hospitals for a period of 1 year after completion of their courses. If they violate the bond condition either by not joining or by not completing the stipulated service period of 1 year within a maximum of 18 months of completion of their course, a penalty of rupees 40 lakhs shall be levied. RJUHS Karnataka University has released exam timetable for MBBS students. The final exams will commence on Jan 24th for the first year students, Jan 23rd, 2023 for the second years, Jan 24th for the third year students and Jan 23rd for the final year students. You all know that mosquito bite leads to various infections, but now mosquito bite may help in preventing various diseases. Yes, what you heard is right. Scientists make mosquitoes that will carry malaria vaccine instead of the virus and deliver them by biting humans. A scientist said, we use the mosquitoes like there are 1,000 small flying syringes. These insects carry live malaria-causing plasmodium parasites that have been genetically modified to not to get people sick. So this is really a wonder, as scientists have turned one of the deadliest insects into a malaria vaccine delivery system. The Supreme Court upholds same MTP regulations for both married and unmarried women. The Supreme Court have held that all the women, irrespective of their marital status, can have a safe and legal abortion till 24 weeks of pregnancy under the MTP Act. Where minors seek termination of pregnancy, the doctors need not disclose their identity to the police as is mandated under the POCSO Act. The FDA approves Dupixent, that is dupilumab, for the treatment of atopic dermatitis for children aged 6 months to 5 years of age. It is already approved for the treatment of atopic dermatitis for adults and children between 6 and 17 years of age. So this is the first and only biologic medication that has been approved for the treatment from infancy to adulthood. The children treated with topical corticosteroids and Dupixent showed clearer sights and significantly reduced itch than topical corticosteroids alone. The RGUHS Karnataka University has released exam timetable for MBBS students. The exams will commence on Jan 24th for the first year students and on Jan 23rd of 2023 for the second year students, Jan 24th for the third year students and Jan 23rd for the final year students. The Nobel Prize in Physiology/Medicine 2022 was awarded to Svante Pääbo for his discoveries concerning the genome of extinct hominids and human evolution. He accomplished something seemingly impossible, that is, sequencing an assembly of genome of Neanderthal, an extinct relative of present-day humans. He sequenced the DNA from a 40,000-year-old finger bone. And so the answer for today's clinical vignette is, yes, it's obvious, it's uterine scar rupture. So previous history of a classical cesarean section is a typical risk factor for uterine scar rupture. And the signs of scar dehiscence could be maternal tachycardia, maternal hypotension, fetal bradycardia, uterine scar tenderness, bleeding per vaginum, and loss of station of the presenting part. And the treatment would be resuscitation followed by laparotomy and subtotal hysterectomy unless until there is sufficient reason to preserve the uterus. Please like, share and subscribe to Auricle. For more interesting updates, you can follow us on Instagram and Telegram as well. Bye guys, see you on next Saturday.